Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rayhart Rundown. If you are just joining us, I have to say it right out the gate now. I have to always say it right out the gate because people only watch now for like a minute and they're like, fuck it. So hey, before you, wait, before you click away, subscribe. You don't ever watch a show ever again. Just subscribe right now.
Yeah, just subscribe and then hit notification off. It's okay.
We're fine. Don't have to ring the bell. Don't care about the bell.
Cool.
Subscribe. You can come back later and watch when we become a bigger fan base and all that. But right now, just subscribe. All right. That's all I got. I just had to get that out there. Sometimes it's a 1 minute playtime. And I'm like, I don't know. I got to try to get it in there. I want to cry. All right.
Just get in and get out.
I swear to God. Okay. If you're just joining us and you're not one of our Patreon members, you didn't get to see the Patreon pre-show. We do a Patreon pre-show for one of the tiers of our Patreons, and we got to expel a lot of anger and complaints about our day jobs. You missed that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about your bad luck. Guess you should join the Patreon so you can hear about that. You join at patreon.com/RayhartRundown. All right, so
before the show, we were talking about Henry Cavill. And
before we started recording?
How he just got replaced by Chris Hemsworth for Highlander, and how he lost his Superman gig, and he was left The Witcher to do Superman, and like how it's kind of just raining shit on Henry Cavill right now.
I think it started to, but he is actually going to be doing Warhammer for Warhammer 4000 or whatever.
40,000.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't play it.
It's not Warhammer. It's is it Warhammer or is it Fuck, what was that MMO? Warcraft.
No, it's not Warcraft. They already made that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Warhammer.
Bombed. It's Warhammer.
Oh, okay.
He plays it. But he's going to be an executive producer.
So, nice.
Oh, yeah. He'll get a chunk of change. And he's got a large geek fan base.
Dude, I've played Warhammer. Oh, at least Vermintide 2. It's fun.
Here's my point.
Darktide just came out.
He's got a large nerd geek, whatever, fan base.
Yeah.
That's going to be loyal to him. So this movie's going to star in it, of course, clearly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's already on board. I think it's Amazon. I think Amazon Studios. I think is the one putting it out. So there you go. Exclusive on Amazon. Look for that next year.
Have you heard, did you hear about Frankie Muniz?
Oh, how he's a NASCAR driver now?
Yeah, dude. He joined NASCAR.
Okay, but we knew, like, way back in the day.
He retired after Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it. There's so many actors and actresses that have retired after just becoming, like, real big and could have carried on to their career. Do you know some of them? Do you want to know some of them? Funny that you were bringing this up because I just saw a video about it the other day.
Well, I know Shia LaBeouf never wanted to be an actor.
Well, yeah.
That's a whole nother topic.
Sure. Well, yeah, okay.
Like, he didn't
but
bathe
he still is.
During the whole time of Fury.
Cool, but he still is.
He wore the same pair of underwear for weeks.
Cool, but he still
Patreon
is.
free show, guys.
But he still is. It's not like he stopped. My point is, these people were like, "That's enough. Hey, stop." You know, we're not like I don't know names. You guys don't kill me with these names, but I can. The actor that from the original Gene Wilder Willy Wonka, the one that played Charlie.
Yeah.
He is not. He did that and was all like, I'm good. No more acting." He could. I mean, he was the star of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, aside from Gene Wilder. He was a cute little blonde-haired kid that could have gone on to probably play a lot of other roles. Mm-hmm. But he's a veterinarian in Pennsylvania or something like that. Like he's not like a regular vet, and he's like, bring me your dog. He's like, bring me your horse. Like he's a big time veterinarian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the actor that played Chunk in the Goonies is an entertainment lawyer. He stopped doing the acting thing and went on to do entertainment. Like when you see him, he still kind of looks like he's not all bad, but he's just like you can see it in his face. Frankie Muniz is now a NASCAR
driver.
He didn't want to do acting after Malcolm in the Middle. There was somebody else that Cameron Diaz walked away.
Really?
Cameron Diaz walked away. And
She got caught having sex with somebody in the ocean. Her boyfriend.
I'll say it was
During
just,
her
they can't
last-
say somebody. Just a random fan. Lucky guy. No, he can't.
No, it was her boyfriend who was I forget who the hell he was, but it was right when they were advertising the movie Sex Tape.
Oh.
But like they were like on some resort on a beach and they
Sounds
just
set-
started having sex in the
sounds
ocean in
set
front of
up.
everybody.
Sound set up. But no, she owns a winery up north in Northern California, and I think she started like a book or something like that. Who else? There was somebody else that I was just thinking of. Shit, I can't think of what it was. Or who it was, I should say. But there was somebody else that walked away to become an author. There was somebody else that walked away to do this, do that. You know, there's so many that have been like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know?
Yeah.
So. And there's some that, you know, didn't want to walk away, wanted to keep acting, and it never panned out. So. Hollywood sucks.
I think Jim Carrey's finally retiring.
I don't think so.
He says he is,
He's said that before.
but
I think he says that.
I've seen him even say he's all like, "Listen," he goes, "I'm pretty much done. Like I'm retiring." He goes, "But if the script comes my way and I absolutely 100% love it, then I'll probably do it."
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's
I'm
that.
just like,
I think he's I don't know the word. Placating? I don't know. But he's something where he's putting it out there very much like, I'm going to retire, but if you think you've got the best script, like, you know what I'm saying?
right.
And then they go, oh, here's a Marvel movie. You know what I'm saying? Or something. He might be...
I mean, he still did Sonic the Hedgehog too.
He's smart. He might be fishing.
Yeah.
He might be fishing. You know? They're still going to do a third Sonic.
Yeah.
So, where are we? You know? I'm going to retire. But Sonic 3 script is like slid over, you know? I don't know. Like I said, I think that's I think he's fishing. My opinion.
You think they might actually do an Ace Ventura 3?
No.
No.
Jim Carrey owns the rights to the character.
Oh, really?
He bought the rights outright to after the first one, after the movie, when he first started becoming an actor, he bought the rights to Ace Ventura because he helped design it, you know, with the director or whatever. He helped build the character, design. The hairdo was his. He had a dream about the hairdo, of how it kind of sort of look. So he went into hair and makeup. He was like, I want it to look like kind of like a bird. Like, I want it to be. And they were like, whoop. He's like, yep. That's why it flips up in the back. It comes up like on one side. It's very. And
What about The Mask?
The Mask was a Dark Horse comic.
Right.
So he doesn't own that. And the sequel
think
for that bombed. So
yeah,
they didn't
Son
do
of the
it.
Mask?
Yeah.
With Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah, that actually ruined his career.
Jamie Kennedy?
Yep.
I think a lot of things ruined his career. I
Well-
don't think Malibu Most Wanted fucking helped.
True.
Traffic. Looking for my chapstick. There's a Ford Maverick.
But Malibu Most Wanted has Bobby Lee in it,
Yeah.
which is funny.
And Kumar from Harold and Kumar.
Right.
Little White Castle.
But Malibu Most Wanted, they still play on TV.
This is
They
true.
don't play the Son of a Man.
I said it didn't help. You know?
It wasn't the nail in the coffin that Son of the Mask was. But
Yeah.
I feel very much like, I think he thought, here's the thing.
Dude, Jamie Kennedy plays at Laugh-In.
I know.
Here,
He was at Off the Hook a couple weeks ago.
Oh, was he?
Well, a couple months ago, I should say. A couple weeks ago was Drew Lynch.
If you play at the Laugh-In.
Yeah.
that's kind of like for
another-
people not around here. That's kind of the comedy store around here where comics go to die. I feel like, you know, or get your start out.
It's the... I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to. I would love to say something from LA that
It's like-
compare it to, but
It's like you go there, and there's like picnic tables.
is there? I've never been. Have you been?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going. No, I'm fucking going.
Dude, it's like plastic tablecloths.
okay. Like, I perform at a laundromat. I don't give a shit.
Right. You know, what's the deal with cell phones?
What's the deal with cell phones? I don't care. I've got an unannounced gig this Wednesday. Anyways.
Nice.
Unannounced, which means no one's going to know where it's at because I need to practice some new shit. But
no, like, it's got like plastic tablecloths and like it's just like big, long, like foldable tables and very uncomfortable seats. It's not good. It's not that good.
I'm going to go check it out.
My opinion.
I'm going to go check it out. How long ago was it when that you went, though? This wasn't like...
Some years.
I was going to say, this wasn't like last week or anything.
No, yeah, it was some years ago. I remember one comedian specifically, and he did a very good impressions, I should say,
Okay.
of Bill Clinton and Barack Obama having a conversation while smoking a joint. It was a great bit.
Nice.
Nice. And it was just like, it was very well done. Really great impressions. I can't remember the guy's name, but he did a good job.
Jimmy Walker plays there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, where comedians go to
I'm not trying to be harsh on him. He's still like, dynamite and all that. But.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, lean into, what people remember, I guess.
What was I saying though? It was something I was on a path for. I don't remember.
Comedian or actors that gave up.
Yeah, actors that gave up. So, I mean, there's quite a bit, and of course, you can always dig and find more. There's hundreds of actors out there that have. I got some part, and then. But
look at.
Some. I'm talking about the ones that were like on their way.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids guy.
No, because that wasn't a matter of like I give up.
No, yeah, he didn't give up, but he quit acting to take care of his sick wife,
Rick Moranis,
and then after she died, he's like, I'm just gonna raise my kids.
Right.
But now his kids are all grown and moved out. So now there's talks of him coming back.
And he could. He did, the last thing or the most recent thing he's done is that Mint Mobile commercial with Ryan Reynolds. He did the Mint Mobile commercial. Whether he's going to do another Honey, I whatever the kids situation, I don't know. Somebody could, Disney owns that, so Disney could reboot it. But why bother? They just tore down the Honey, I Shrunk the
Well, I mean, at this point, wouldn't it be
so.
like Honey, I Shrunk the Grandkids?
Maybe.
Honey, I Blew Up the Grandkids? Something like that?
Yeah.
That would be the path that they would have to take.
I don't know. I think there's a spot for it? Yeah. I think if it was gonna be anything, it would end up being a Disney Plus show.
Yeah.
I think Disney Plus Studios could turn it into a 4-episode run. Like Honey, I Shrunk the Grandkids or whatever, or Honey, I Lost the Grandkids. That might be funny. And, same idea. They find the thing in his attic and like, oh, what did this do? And, oh, it's got to be for like TikTok. Let's shoot, it's a camera. I'm writing the script right now, actually. Disney, call me. It's a camera. Shoot me first, and boom, Yeah, you like how I just threw that out there? Just wrote that whole script.
It's supposed to be some sort of like retro camera, video camcorder.
Disney, Rick Moranis, call me. We'll talk. You heard it here first on the Rayhart Rundown. Copyright 2022, 2023.
Pending.
Yeah. So there is, but like I say, there's a lot of actors and actresses that have given up after, but there's very few that have gotten that big, huge, memorable role, and then been like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
There
was I was watching a video about that 70s show, and the woman who played Donna's mom, Midge. The reason that like her and Bob got divorced on the show and everything, she had to quit because her husband was sick. Same like Rick Moranis story. And then so she stopped to take care of her husband and stuff like that, and then he ended up passing away, and I guess some years ago she actually passed away as well.
Really?
I just found out.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't like a big name star, so you didn't hear about it when she passed, but like, yeah. There's so many things in that 70s show when you go back and watch. Like, if you go back and watch season 1.
I never got into that show.
I love that show.
I tried. I really did. And I was really hopeful when they came out with that 80s show or whatever. And now they have the 90s show.
Yeah, on Netflix. Which is same characters.
Yeah, just...
like, everybody makes a cameo.
Yeah.
Except for Danny Masterson because of his court date.
But, So I think here's the thing: is I tried really hard to get into it, but I wasn't. I was also not one that was really thrilled with the movie Dazed and Confused. Like
loved Dazed and
everybody in my
Confused, man.
generation, yeah, everybody in my generation and the younger was all like, "Dazed and Confused is so cool," and I'm like, I don't get it. I mean, I get how it works. I'm not stupid. I get the movie, the essence of the movie. Do you know what I'm saying? But I guess I wasn't entertained by the. I guess the 70s don't. I'm just like.
I mean, I
it's
like the
stupid.
70s though, like the music, and I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't into it. I was into the 80s music, of course, but
You know what's funny though is that 90s show, I haven't watched it yet. It just released,
Right.
like last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago when this comes out. But there was another 90s show that was already on Netflix that I absolutely loved, and they never gave it a season 2. It's called Everything Sucks.
never heard of it. Oh wait, it was a cartoon.
No,
No, that I never heard of it.
No.
What was the cartoon? Oh, F is for Family. That's what I'm thinking of.
you would like that show.
F is for Family.
No, I mean, F is for Family is great,
Mhm.
but no, Everything Sucks. It's being in high school in the 90s in the AV club.
Hmm.
Bob's like, so do I want to relive my 90s?
I was gonna say I was already there. Or do I want to jump back into that, or
And it's like the kid has a crush
didn't
on the
exactly
girl,
pan out like I thought it would?
but like, and then the AV kid has a crush on the AV girl, and like, but it's like, dude, everything about it is like 90s, like from the things they dress to how everything looks to like the cameras they use and like all. It was really well done, I thought. But I guess it didn't take because the majority of people watching Netflix now is,
Right.
people who are like, fuck the 90s, it's all about the 2000s.
Here's the thing: is I think there's still a home for an 80s type show. I think there's a home for it somewhere,
Not on
But-
Netflix.
but I don't think. No, I'm not saying. Like,
Well, maybe. I mean, look at.
I'm not saying a streaming service. I'm saying I think an audience for it. Do you know what I'm saying? I
Look
think
at
there's.
Stranger Things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We keep dabbling in it and moving on, but there's nothing that stays in it.
You know, I've never seen Stranger Things.
I haven't. I've seen parts of the first season. And
Everyone's like, oh my God, it's so
what's
good.
wrong with you? I'm like, I don't care. Cool. Oh, there's a little bald-headed chick who likes Eggos. Great. I don't care. Sweet. But yeah,
I want a South Park live action.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
It will never happen.
It would catapult whatever kids got those spots. It would catapult their careers,
Yeah.
or it would completely destroy them. That's your two. There's just two extremes there. You know.
Yeah. But dude, like I saw the South Park AI
Mhm.
drawing or whatever of like, what would it like?
They've done a couple of them.
Dude, I think it would be great.
You can't depend on AI. You'd have to pick an actor, so you can't.
Right. But
The only other
dude,
problem
that
is
AI stuff though, the AI drawings. I saw another one. It was I think I sent it to you. It was draw Mario Kart as I forget what word it is, but it looks like Mad Max.
Yeah,
but
that's
of Mario Kart.
Yeah, a demolition derby type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it was awesome. Like I was like, I would so watch that.
The
movie.
AI is super smart, and I've done the AI for myself.
Same.
I think I've posted it or whatever, and it's on my Instagram if you want to check it out.
I never posted it. I just did it.
But I did it. And some of them came out really cool. Like some of them came out really cool.
Oh, dude, there
And
was
some of them were creepy.
Dude, there
and
was
garbagey.
some I was just like, I don't know if you saw that on camera, but like, I was
Look at
looking
your
at
camera.
I was
Look
looking
at your
at
camera
I
and
was
do
looking
it.
at Bob and the TV at the same. I was like, gotta zoom in on that.
No, but some of the only thing with the AI is that you can always tell because the AI cannot get hands right. There's like 16 fingers on one hand. Just look at that every time.
Oh, Bob and AI have something in
Yeah,
common.
I suck at drawing hands, and so does computers. Okay, so it's not easy. If computers suck at it, guess what? It's hard. So yeah, if you ever look at an AI photo, always look at the hands. It's hilarious. Like they did the AI Family Guy. If you did Family Guy like an 80s sitcom or 90s
yeah.
sitcom, go back and look at those photos or whatever. They've got like Peter's there and he's got like 6 fingers. They always mess it up. It's funny. Hey everybody, we'll take a minute here to talk about Bubbly Bath and Body. So Bubbly Bath & Body specializes in skincare products that are natural and plant-derived. They want to give you a product that you can trust and isn't harmful to your skin, one that you can use with the entire family.
Yeah, if you're looking for something more natural and you're just like us and you're trying to, improve your health decisions for you and your family, then just go to bubblybathandbody.com and check out the Rayhart collection. Use code RUNDOWN at checkout for 20% off. Plus, you already get a discount for using the Rayhart Rundown collection.
Right. So Bubbly has been a really great sponsor of ours, and we really enjoy their products. We personally use their products ourselves.
I literally have it in my beard right now.
Yeah, so the beard oil, it's amazing. And it smells great, right?
Dude, I don't have to use cologne because it doubles. It's amazing. It's great stuff.
And so for them to check it out, they need to go to the Rayhart collection on the website.
Yep.
And the website is bubblybathandbody.com. So we have one of these little cards that was sent to us from another podcast.
Cool.
And what is this other, I don't know the name of the other podcast. I give them a promote right now, but I can't remember. It's from a long time ago. They sent us a little deck of cards, and they were like, hey, we help other podcasts do promotions, or if you're looking to do stuff for your show, we got ideas. So here's a bunch of little cards for a show idea. And this one I thought was interesting. It was like, hey, tell your listeners 4 things you might not know about me. 4 things that you might not know about me. I mean, I can't think of anything that we haven't talked about already. For me, it's something as simple as I'm left-handed. I'm the only one.
Yeah.
I'm the only one in the family that's left-handed.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm the only one out of us siblings. Let me say that because I think one of the nieces or nephews is left-handed now. But I'm the only sibling that's left-handed.
4 things they might not know about me.
Do you know the theory, real quick, while you think about that? Do you know what the theory of being left-handed, why they say some people were? Like, this is what their example is. Okay, watch me. And switch to the wide camera. Okay, on the wide camera there. Ready? You're me, right? As a little kid. And everybody uses their right hand. And they go, okay, little Bobby, now you try. Now, right, because you're right-handed, you just did that. But as a little kid, they do it on this side of their body. You grab it with your left hand.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
That's what they said. That's what their theory is left-handed people.
I heard it was more because they were just more creative.
Yeah, it's always, more creative. You use
a different part of your brain.
Yeah, and all that
whatever.
stuff. But
yada, yada.
we've talked about how many tattoos you've had.
Mm-hmm.
Or you have. Like, for me, another thing for me is that I'm left-handed. Well, I think I've talked about it, but I don't know if I have or not. I did have my own television show from 95 to 97 while I was still in high school. It was a news-type show that was only within my own county. It wasn't like a big national show or anything like that, so you're not going to find it online anywhere. But that did get canceled. That's why, and I did not progress. Did not go any further.
When I was younger, I always wanted to join the military.
Okay.
As I got older, I wanted to be a PJ for the Air Force, Special Forces for Tactical Search and Rescue.
Okay.
Where they parachute out of planes into war zones and pull our guys out.
Right.
Found out recently they changed the age cap. I'm eligible to join again.
Really? At 33?
Yeah, they changed it to 39.
Why is that?
No idea.
Because nobody's joining. Let's be honest. Nobody's joining.
But
It's the same discussion we had before
Yeah, I'd
about
have
generations and what they want.
but they don't allow dogs in the single soldiers barracks, so I'd have to get rid of my dog. And even the thought of that almost brought me to tears. So couldn't do that. But yeah, I always wanted to do that. I always said I wanted to either save lives or change lives, type of thing.
So when are you going to start doing that?
Hey, a movie has changed my life before, okay? So I've developed a lot of different skills over my lifetime.
Such as?
Well, I mean, like for like job wise, like I've had a lot. Like I feel like I feel like Sean Spencer in Psych. Like I've had like 20 different jobs. Worked the pretzel stand at the fair. No, I'm just kidding. But no, like I did management for retail. I did the bar thing. I've done management for the bar. I've done computers, security cameras. I build my own computers all the time. I'm actually building one right now. I'm waiting on all the parts to get here. It's going to be a badass computer, dude. I've already ordered it.
It's going to be a monster?
It's going to be a monster of a computer.
It's going to be cool.
I can't wait. Like, dude, it's going to put yours to shame.
Cool. Like, you can do all the editing. See how I set him up? I was waiting for that. I was waiting for him to be like, you put yours to shame. Oh, yeah? Put mine to shame? Cool. You can edit all the shows from now on. My guy.
But, you want to do some graphic shit? Come over.
I don't want to. You wouldn't want to.
But, I'm also about to start building these like mini computers. Just for fun. That's with the Raspberry Pi chips. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you guys, but yeah, I do that kind of thing.
But these are something that people would know you just from listening to the show. What's something simple? Keep it simple. Like, don't overthink this. It's not about what you can do.
I used to get picked on a lot.
Here we go.
Yeah, I used to get picked on a lot back in school.
I mean,
and then I got really big. And when people would try to pick on me for it, I would look at them and be like, "You know I'm bigger than you, right?"
Did that ever work?
They're like, "What?" I'm like, "I will fucking sit on you." Yeah, it worked.
That worked?
Yeah. It was actually, I think it was the first time that I ever used that. Was...
Like you used your weight as a weapon? I mean...
Threatened to.
Okay.
No, but like, I got tall and big, right? So, this little kid... He's a fucking tiny dude. He was short and skinny and scrawny and everything. He tried making fun of me. And I stood up.
Mm-hmm.
And he stood up.
Mm-hmm.
And I just walked right over to him. And I hovered over him. I was like, dude, don't make me come down there.
And what?
And everyone started laughing. And he just got embarrassed.
Okay, but right there,
you
diffused it by going for the laugh. So you went from threatening to funny immediately.
Yes. And it worked.
Yeah, I mean, that's great.
So, but yeah, I know I used to get picked on a lot. And then finally I just had enough, and I got into a fight. And
okay, but that's just
that's a self-defense.
That's another. You've told that story twice, so no, we know that one. But okay, so
yeah. I mean, I'm a pretty open person. I mean, I don't know things they don't know about me. It's nothing I don't really talk about.
Oh, that's fine. It could be that.
I've been single most of my life.
Just keep in mind with this day and age with the internet, people can prove everything, and there's always somebody out there who knows the truth.
No, yeah, I've been single majority of my life. There's that. I mean, I've had girlfriends on and off.
I've never seen one. Don't ask me.
That's not true. You met one. We broke up 2 days later, but
so there's
met
that.
One.
She could have been a hooker. All right.
But
what do I know?
No, I don't. There you go. One thing that I don't introduce girlfriends to family.
See, there you go. Now you're overthinking it.
I don't. I haven't. I've introduced one. It was the more recent one,
right?
And we broke up 2 days later. Funny. During the last episode of Stand Up and Film, our newest podcast,
right,
with Carl Remy,
right.
When we got home from Miami,
right.
She showed up.
Just showed up? Like a creeper? See, now the audience is intrigued. Ooh, Adam's talking shit.
No, she wanted to get
I wish
back.
I had a button to just turn the lights down.
She wanted to get back together, but I told her it wasn't a good idea. So
Is that what you told her?
Yeah.
The next morning?
No.
You're a stand-up guy.
I just told her it wasn't a good idea. It wasn't working.
I'm messing
out.
with you.
We both knew it. So had to break her heart and send her on her way. No, we were both adults about it. She was really cool about it. She understood. I was still a gentleman. I still walked her to her car and was like, all right.
All right. You can tell me the real story afterwards. Okay, so what else?
I did tell the real story. I'm not lying. I swear to God.
Let's move on to Filthy Trivia.
Okay.
Here we go. This might change our tone a little bit for the show. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, start the music. The word was voted as... excuse me. Take two. This word was voted the grossest in the English language. This one word, not a phrase, one word was voted the grossest in the English language. You ready? Is it A, smegma, B, moist, C, engorge, or D, phlegm?
Moist.
Pick your answer from
Everyone
one of those.
hates that word.
This word was voted the grossest in the English language.
Moist.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect, unfortunately.
Really?
Wow. You want to take a
Everyone hates moist.
second? You want to take a second stab at that? Take moist off the table.
Because I think smegma is the grossest thing on earth.
Smegma is the grossest thing on earth, and it was voted as the grossest word on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a local band named Smegma.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's a big band. I don't know. I remember a band named Smegma.
You remember a band named Smegma?
Yeah.
Was their music garbage?
It was a metal band.
Smell like cheese? All right. Well. Was their music cheesy? Oh! Pun. Gross. But yeah. So yeah, the grossest word in the English language.
I don't understand why people want to smack me through their fucking phones or their TV sets right now for saying this word so many times. But I don't understand why people hate the word moist. I don't it's moist. It's like
brownies are moist,
right,
but so are ball sacks. Like, what are we going for here?
I don't moist. I don't know what moist. I don't get it. People are hating me right now.
It's the worst ASMR version of our show. Moist. It's the
people are like,
it's
we just fucking lost so many
everybody's
people. Just dropped
unsubscribe. It's everybody. It's the oist after that's part of it. I think it's the oist. It's just I don't know. Weird.
Whatever. Let's do
this or that.
This or that. Yeah, we're gonna learn some more shit.
We didn't learn enough already.
Yeah, because we didn't have 4 things. Because
That's
we're
right.
pretty open. We don't care. That's the thing.
I had a TV show. Did I have a TV show from 95 to 97? Yes.
Look it up.
You're not gonna find it on the internet. Unfortunately, there was no internet back in 95. No, I'm just kidding. That's how old I
There
am.
was,
No.
but it just went.
Yeah, nobody was uploading YouTube videos back then. So I did have a show. I'm left-handed.
I had one. I don't introduce girlfriends to family.
Good.
And I would if the relationship lasted long enough. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm not just gonna be like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend,"
right?
And then we break up. You know, like I'm just, I don't do that. Like, it's, yeah. Anyway, that's my one. I can't think of 4. Right. So maybe you'll get 4 from this.
Here's another one from Adam. He was born in Torrejon, Spain.
There you go. Yeah, I was born in Spain.
Born in Torrejon, Spain.
Spell Torrejon.
Torrejon.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
Watch out. Come on now, son. Yeah, and I was born in Soesterberg, Netherlands.
See? I didn't even know he was born in Soesterberg.
Yeah, that's as close to Dr. Seuss as I'm getting. No.
I just said, oh yeah, my brother's born in Holland.
What part? The most generic American part. No.
Outskirts of Amsterdam?
No, it's Soesterberg is south of Amsterdam. Actually, it's a small little town.
All right.
But yeah, and no, I really don't speak Dutch. Very, very small, tiny bit. No, I'm not speaking any, but I've been learning. I've been trying to learn more and more.
I don't speak Spanish.
Burn the sprechende Deutsch, but I'm trying to.
I should probably learn Spanish.
You should probably learn Spanish. It'll probably be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, living in South Florida.
I'm telling you. All right, so am I picking a number? I'll pick a number from our book of this or that.
That's right.
Okay, here we go. It's from, 1 to 3001?
Yep.
227.
227?
Yeah, that's what
I was in
227
the
is.
2000s.
No, 227. It's my birthday, February 27th. There's another thing you guys didn't know. Boom, 4. Done.
Oh, this is a long one.
There you go. I did 4. Suck it.
227. Get every new video game on release day, but you have to wait a month before you can play it, or wait a month before you can get it, but you can play it right away. What the fuck? That's dumb.
I do both
That
of
you
those
still
things.
play on the same day no matter what.
I do both of those things. I buy games and never touch them until like way later. I've got games literally in the collection right now
That's dumb.
that have never been
Pick a
even. There might even be some sealed on the display shelf.
That's
I don't even
stupid.
know. Pick a different one.
Yeah, pick a different
Uh, let's do two. Let's do 2279. Look at that, 2,279.
Oh, like that's like on the next page. From where I was looking.
2,279.
Huh. Okay.
This is a good one.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, this or that. Here we go. I don't speak Dutch. I said this already.
Communicate solely via questions
Huh? Okay.
or songs.
It's questions. Questions.
Questions. So you'd
Questions.
rather just communicate through questions or sing every
I-
sing every conversation, like your life is a fucking musical.
My life is a musical. I don't know. The musical might be fun.
Dude, I'm musical.
The musical might be fun. You never know. What will I sing next? What conversation will we have?
That's what I'm saying.
The musical. Okay. The Rayhart Rundown musical episode. Oh,
Dude, I'm just saying.
It was
I
suggested,
think I would.
It was
I would
suggested
sing
years ago.
everything. I think people would get annoyed with me, but I feel like people would get annoyed with me if I had to.
If you
communicate
question
via
everything?
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everything they ask you, like, are you sure? They're like, yeah. You're like,
Am I sure?
are you sure? Like 100% sure?
Yeah. People. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be annoying. You're right.
Either way.
People like, forget it then.
Ooh, I like.
Should I forget it? Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? I like 2280, and I
All right,
feel
go
like
ahead.
it can lead into another conversation.
Just go ahead. Just do it.
Be stranded on a deserted island, or stranded in a jungle.
Would I be stranded in a jungle? No. I'm just kidding. Is it a big island? Okay.
Deserted island or jungle?
Am I by myself?
Yeah, you're stranded, deserted island by yourself.
See, I would think maybe the jungle, but I think there's like more things that would eat my ass in the jungle
Yep.
than a deserted island. Like a
Right.
deserted island, I'd probably be able to find shade somehow. You know?
Right.
But in the
Okay.
jungle, something's gonna find me somehow.
Right. So there's pros and cons to both of these things.
Okay, break it down.
Okay. In a jungle, yes, there's like fucking jaguars and sometimes tigers and all different types of snakes and spiders and so much more shit can kill you in a jungle than on a deserted island. However, the jungle, I feel like you could probably slowly make your way out of and find civilization and get back to reality. As to a deserted island, you gotta hope to God a fucking plane or a boat comes by your island. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um.
So the jungle, you think there's still hope. Or you make it out of the jungle and find out the jungle is in the middle of a deserted island. And now you're screwed twice.
I
See, my thought process was like the deserted island, I don't want to deal with sand and sunburns. That's
right,
what I don't want to deal with.
But with the jungle, it also here's a pro.
Okay.
It rains more.
It's moist.
Yeah, it's moist.
It's moist.
So, it rains more.
Right,
So, like,
right,
you're going
right.
to be able to get fresh water better. Plus, there's fresh water. There's rivers. I'm sure, you can probably find it, there's more accessible, like, survival things, but there's more things that will kill you.
There's more things that are trying to survive too.
Right.
Right.
As to a deserted island, it's probably not going to rain as much. You got to try to find a way of, like, making
Conserving
sure you
water.
have enough fucking coconuts to get coconut water,
Yeah, yeah.
and shit like that, and conserve water and things of that nature. I think I would pick the deserted island.
Hey, everybody, we'll take a minute here and talk about Headliner. So Headliner is the easiest way to get your podcast or any like creative content that you're doing to get the little captions. You know, you've seen it. You've seen it. I know you've seen our social media. I know you follow us. I know you follow us on Instagram. Don't lie. So anytime you see our post for our clips or you see one of our clips for our show, a lot of times you'll see the little caption at the bottom. Well, that little caption is not any of us sitting there trying to type things in. We actually use Headliner. Now, Headliner allows it to put the video into their website, and they will auto-populate the caption for you. But the cool part is they allow you to use your own fonts, use your own colors, and basically you can kind of, instead of just like conforming to whatever the social media captions are, you can kind of conform it and make it match your brand, which is great because we totally are throwing our brand all over the place. We use all of these captions. You can use them on Reels, Stories, or whatever, but you definitely got to check them out.
Yeah. Right now, all of our fans can get 14 days of Pro absolutely free. All you have to do is go to rayhartrundown.com/headliner.
What was that one more again?
It was rayhartrundown.com/headliner. I think I would actually do all right.
Yeah.
In a survival instinct type of thing on a deserted island. I think I would because I think that I would.
Do you think you would, or you think like if we did this little thing as a trial period, like where we took one of our cameras out there and just you'd end up like Michael Scott from The Office, and like with the first hour you would fashion your pants into a hat, and you'd be like, "It's 12 o'clock. I haven't eaten in 45 minutes." Gonna see if I can find myself some nice mushrooms. Nope, I feel like you can't even answer because I feel like you're.
Yeah, you give me a camera crew. I'm gonna make it hilarious.
Anybody seen Adam? He's been gone for 3 hours and he shows up in his underwear. You guys survived. Like, dude.
No, I feel like I would actually do decent. You know, I feel like there's a lot of people that.
You feel like you've watched enough episodes of Naked and Afraid?
No, I've honestly, I know this is going to sound stupid to some people, but I've played enough video games and I've watched enough movies and I've seen enough documentaries and everything like that.
So you've been well entertained.
You can learn a lot from these things.
You can learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belts. There's all kinds of stuff here. You're feeding me lines at this point. You're feeding me lines.
No, but like you can learn a lot from these.
No, I
types
mean
of things.
the basis of it. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
As long as they're not based in fantasy.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
But like you can learn a lot. But I also like the show Alone. Have you ever seen Alone?
No.
It's like Naked and Afraid, except you're not naked. But like
we're afraid.
We're afraid. But like they actually like 14 people get dropped off in like
random spots
of the wilderness.
I think I saw an episode.
And you just got to survive. And then when you're like, I can't do this anymore, I'm out, the helicopter comes to get you, and the last person standing
How does
wins
the
50
helicopter
grand.
know to come and get
They
you?
have a radio. Like a radio, like,
So
hey,
you're not
I'm done.
really alone.
Well, you are.
There's a safety net.
There's a safety. Right. But, you know, if finally if you just can't take it. Like, there was one guy, he caught a fish.
Mm-hmm.
And he cut it open,
Right.
And all these fish eggs came out, caviar.
Okay.
Right. Well, he fucking started eating it,
Right.
and immediately
Threw up.
got fucking food poisoning.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't do this.
Because it wasn't caviar.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Because it wasn't caviar.
No, it was.
Oh.
But there was like no cleaning to it. He just fucking like ate it right out of the fucking fish, dude. You know how much bacteria is in that shit? No. Fucking.
That's creepy.
You gotta clean it, dog. Anyway, so yeah, so he was fucking out. But like I've seen enough of those shows too. It's like I actually think, but on they're dropped in the wilderness and like jungle type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But on a deserted island, I don't know. I feel like I would struggle in the beginning. I feel like I would last longer than other people. Like, if you put, like, me on a deserted island, and then you put, like, somebody from Gen Z on a deserted island, I feel like I'd be all right. Like, I feel like I'd win that competition.
Right.
But, no, like, I feel like I don't know if I would survive. I'm not saying that I would be like, oh, I'd thrive. No, not saying that at all. I'm just saying I think I might outlive some people.
You would do good. You would do well. You may not make it to the end. But
I would live longer than you, I feel like.
you feel like that?
I feel like I would live longer than you.
Yeah?
Well,
Me and all my Boy Scout training? Oh, you didn't know that part? Oh, you didn't know that before you were born?
They didn't know.
Oh, yeah, they didn't know.
Yeah, that was
that's
another
something
thing.
I got so many secrets, man.
Oh, my God.
So many secrets.
Oh, my God. So here's the thing. I was in Boy Scouts, too. What's up?
Yeah? How long were you in Boy Scouts?
I don't remember.
There it is. So you learned so much.
I was also in baseball.
Yeah, so was I. Did you do football?
No.
I did.
No. I don't think Mom wanted me to do
Are we going back and
football.
forth with this, or
I don't think
what's
Mom
happening?
wanted me to do football.
No, because my experience was so horrible.
No, I think
My-
it's
my
just because
experience
Mom
with-
didn't want me to get hit in the head.
My experience with football, with football was while we lived in Spain, right before you were born, and the only thing that it wasn't a problem playing football. They didn't teach you how to play football. Like, I was only like 9, and they weren't teaching you how to play football. They were just like assuming you knew how, and that's fine. I could probably have picked it up or whatever, at 9. I know how it's played now, but I mean at 9, but I ran into that scenario, which could be make for a great TV show after school special. I ran into that scenario where I was excited to play football all the way up until I had a teammate, my own teammate, who had it out for me and wanted to try during practice to just hurt me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. No,
Okay.
actually, so I
But-
did play football.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so I had a teammate that was just like, I'm gonna make you go home. I'm gonna make you cry. I want to see you broke. Like, he was just doing it to be. He was older than me and was just doing it to be mean. And I tried to not let it bother me in game after game after game, and then he would do it during games. He would like whisper shit to me during games, like, "Oh, when we're out there, I'm gonna hit you by accident. Don't you worry, stay on the ground," like that type of shit. And it fucked my whole mental like game.
Hey,
up.
buddy.
Yeah, and I know he's probably in jail or a piece of shit now or whatever. It's fine. He's clearly not remotely famous, or I would have known it already. But I was just like, it soured the game for me. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Right.
I don't even want to do it anymore.
So,
I'm out.
When I was in 5th grade, we had a football game with the kid. And it
That's
was
the
like
same age. That's actually the same age.
So like, but it was like all day. Like, we took a whole day off of school of learning.
Was it field day? You sure you didn't play flag football during field day? Did you have a field day? Were there other kids there like racing with like a three-legged race
It wasn't field day.
the like jumping?
We had field day, but it wasn't field day.
Okay. Do they still do field day now?
Probably.
Do kids still do field
Yeah,
day?
but I mean, with teachers having to buy their own supplies, that's a lot of participation trophies to give out. So I don't.
It's so crazy.
I don't know. But we had like one day specifically because I remember we filmed it too. Like so one of the kids that didn't play because they had like the guys were playing football, the girls were cheerleading, and then they had like one
the
girl.
AV kids were filming it.
No, it's they had
This
like
was
one
bef-
person.
This was
filming
before you were friends with
Yeah.
the AV kid.
This is 5th grade. We didn't have AV.
Oh.
But no, dude, there was this kid, and like I was center.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember football at all. I'm the one that has the football, and I give it to the
Yeah.
quarterback.
Right.
So I was
And see,
center.
here's the thing. My position was what they referred to at the time as nose guard, which was the guy in front of center. So, anyways, it's funny. Go ahead.
But no, so like I was fucking. I had the ball, and they put the biggest kid. I don't mean to sound mean, but technically, I'm still kind of fat, so I can make fun of fat people. This
Okay.
kid was fucking.
Like house, like brick, like solid, like square like. Was he squarish? Was he roundish?
Do you remember in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when the girl ate the blueberry?
Yes.
that size.
Like pre-blueberry?
No.
The fat girl pre? Oh, okay.
Like blue,
Like was he round or squarish,
Yes.
or was he like a pear?
round.
Okay.
He was very round.
Okay.
He was big. The kid was.
Got it.
He was big.
Hercules.
And oh my God, no, he looked just like that kid.
Oh, there you go.
Looked just like Hercules. Looked just like him, dude. Like that might have been him. He might have went on to be an actor and did Nutty Professor. Like, and me, like, I didn't really get like fat until like middle school and high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, but I was still kind of taller or whatever. But dude, like, he would like fucking get down. He would just be smiling. And I was like, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt
So bad.
so much. Like, right? And then the quarterback, he's like, all right. I remember his name was Brian. He's like, all right, dude, like, you gotta stop him. I was like, did you see this motherfucker? Like, all right, I'll try. Hike! I fucking hand her the ball, and I would just like make myself a wall. Right? I'm trying to just And this kid would be like, boom! And every single time he would hit me, he would say, boom! Boom! And I would just wake up like like looking up at the clouds, just
That one looks like a bunny.
it's like, and then they're like, all right, run it again. And I'm like, oh my God. Dude, I was just getting hit and hit.
This guy was on your
and
team?
hit. Huh?
Was he on your team?
No, it was the opposite team.
Oh, okay. So
And I was just like getting hit and hit and hit and hit. And I was like, bro, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't take another hit. So finally, we would get down in line.
every time you get hit, you're like, I forgot math. Boom. I forgot chemistry. Boom.
Bro, like, they would get down. They'd be like, all right, let's run it again. And I'd fucking get down. And I would look at the other kids' shoes next to me. Because that was the thing, is that we would, like, line up our shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew we were in a straight line. No, I fucking put my shoes behind theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Hut, hike. I would hand that ball. I would look up, and I would run left. And I would just let that kid fucking through. I was like, fuck this game. Nope, I'm not getting hit again. If I have to play, I'm running that way. Fuck this. And I never played football again.
Yay, go Adam's team.
Yeah, like I was no, like it was not fun to me anymore.
Yeah.
It was fun at first, but
Yeah.
no, like
It's like when it's like almost, I don't know, for us, I guess it's when that when that stem of actual violence comes down. It's like, okay, wait, hold on, this was a game.
that's right.
Stop trying to be angry and mad.
So, but no, going back to the other conversation, Deserted Island. I'm still on this.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, but what would be your first thing that you do? You wake up, Deserted Island.
Am I naked and afraid?
No, you've got a
Clothes
shirt
on?
and
I've got-
shorts
I got shorts on.
and some sneakers and socks
Cool.
and underwear. I'll even give you a hat.
Sweet. I mean, the first thing is going to be to find food and water. I would assume that's going to take the longest to try to get, fashion a spear and try to spear a fish or
There you
something
go.
like
Yeah,
that.
tools.
That type of thing. And then even if it's hot, finding the supplies you would need to build or start a fire, even if it's daytime, and then just keep the fire going. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you could use a fire if you could find a way to, like, essentially contain water. You could actually boil water,
Right.
and try to boil it out of any bacteria and bullshit, so it makes it what they call potable or drinkable. You know what I'm saying? Drinkable water. So there's all kinds of things that you could do. I'm not the type that's gonna start like making a raft right away, trying to get out the
Right.
get
No,
out the
yeah.
island. But I think basic stuff, finding, creating some kind of shelter because the sun will beat you down,
Yeah.
and cause blisters and sickness and all this other stuff. So I think there's a whole bunch of, I think instinctually, and something would kick in where it was like, oh, what do you remember from?
Yeah. Step one for me is cry. And
So then when you're done crying,
when I'm done crying, gather start gathering stuff. Start gathering stuff to make tools for food and water and stuff like that. Food's gonna be a little bit harder to come by, but water, I think, on a deserted island, if there's coconut trees, there's water in that shit. And there's a little bit of food on the inside of that or whatever. It's better than nothing. You can go days without food. You can't go days without water.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So that's going to be most important. But fashioning tools, and then eventually, I feel like I'd be able to actually like get going a little bit. But then you gotta start thinking about food. So fishing is going to be very important on a deserted island. And then I feel like if I was to be able to sustain on the island, then I would start thinking escape plan, and I would try to build a raft that's able to still sustain on the raft. You know what I mean? So like I would build a raft big enough and sturdy enough to have like a rain catcher on it for fresh water.
Yeah, okay.
I would be able to have a fire on it so that I could still cook stuff somehow without burning the whole raft down in the middle of the ocean. But like I would try to figure these things out, and then have like a fishing net type of thing to, as I'm rafting away, I can maybe catch some fish and have food.
I don't even picture you with a volleyball. I picture you with a basketball. You're like, this is me and Spalding. Just hanging out on the raft. You guys.
Spalding, I'm sorry.
Like, yeah.
But yeah.
You got like a conch shell. You're like, don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys.
I don't know. I think I'd be
going crazy.
I'd be all right. I would. No, I
would
probably
go crazy.
would. Actually, I like being alone though. I don't mind being alone.
It's not about being alone.
Honestly,
it's about
deserted
surviving.
island. Deserted island sounds like a vacation. Right now.
It's like
sounds nice.
It might be able to happen.
I say we do it. I say we put my skills to the test. Let's do it.
Let's find out.
If we can get 10,000 subscribers, I'll do it.
I don't know.
2 weeks.
Like we
deserted
said,
island.
We told everyone.
You drop me off.
Just subscribe. That's all we need.
Drop me off. You give me a camera.
Yeah.
I'll fucking do a daily log. Give me a radio just in case I can.
Like we drop you off with clothes, and like within like 24 hours, you're running around naked with a leaf. The fuck happened? You're only supposed to be out here for a day. What happened?
I found some food and these mushrooms, and I don't know what happened.
There's an actual camera crew like, motherfucker went crazy. We are all here. He could have talked to any one of us. There's 6 of us here. The minute you left with the boat, he strips down. Anyways, we have to go. Can't.
Oh, is it?
It's
it
like,
that time?
yeah, it's past time. So
All right.
we got to wrap it up. This was funny, though. So there you go. So a whole bunch of things about me, nothing about Adam. It's all about me show, apparently.
Oh, Boy Scouts.
Oh, yeah, we both did. We both tried.
Yeah.
Not very successful at it either way. Both tried Boy Scouts. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be weird to join now.
Would it, though? Yeah, hey, listen, we were talking about it. We don't know how to survive around shit, so.
Just show up. Yeah, my brother wants to try for Boy Scouts. Whatever, and I'm just like, what kind of special needs?
We were like, all right, get on the short bus. All right, we need to let it go.
All right.
Hey, everybody, thank you so much for listening and watching. But don't forget, we need you to subscribe to our channel to help us out. You can always check out any one of our previous episodes if you go to rayhartrundown.com. They're all on there in our archive, and you can learn more about that. You can check out our merch store at rayhartrundownmerch.com. And I think that's it. I think that's a quick rundown. I've got no shows coming up that I can announce yet, but stuff's happening. I've got stuff in the works that I'm working on to get more shows out there.
Nice.
All over the state of Florida. So hopefully that will be happening real soon. But with that being said, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Peacocks up, everybody. And we'll see you next week.